How's it going, you guys? AZPlow21 back again with another episode of our UFC save here in WMMA 5, and today we have Shevchenko versus Andrade 2. So Valentina Shevchenko going at it against Jessica Andrade. It should be a pretty good main event. As a reminder, folks, we are making our way towards UFC 304, Jones versus Spivak. Now, a little bit of a change to that pay-per-view. We did have Khamzat Chimaev get injured, so since it's only in a week, only one guy was crazy enough to actually want to step in on 1 week's notice. That was Marvin Vettori. So Marvin Vettori versus Jeff Neal is now going to be for the interim UFC welterweight championship. So that should be fun. I also got Beneil Dariush and Leon Edwards as a reminder. That's for the super lightweight Grand Prix. Should still be a very fun pay-per-view. I invite you guys all to check out that episode when it drops. The next time that I see you guys will be for Islam Makhachev versus Drew Dober. That is also a super lightweight Grand Prix tournament match, I guess I should say. That should be an interesting one. Be sure to check it out. But for right now, let's go ahead and take a look at our rankings ever since we saw the last one, which was Oliveira beating Dustin Poirier. Let's take a look at the rankings now. At heavyweight, we have Philip DeFries and Curtis Blades moving up, Chris Daukaus moving down. Light heavyweight, Simeon Powell making his debut win and coming into the rankings at number 22. Good for him. Middleweight, nothing going on. Welterweight, we have Sean Brady in at number 11. Congrats to him. Super lightweight, we've got some guys moving around. Might move Dustin back down to the lightweight division. At lightweight, nothing going on. Featherweight, we have signed a guy in Hasbullayev who's right in at number 14. Ilia Topuria moves up to number 16. But probably should be a little bit higher than that, but he was expected to fight someone a little bit more important. On Ho at bantamweight, right up into number 13. What is that about? He just beat Fernie Garcia, so I don't know why he's all the way up into number 13, but good for him nonetheless. At flyweight, Husier Formiga all the way up to number 3 after his big win over Karafov? No, it was not Karafov. Oh, he got a big win. He's up to number 3. Featherweight, Julia Budd all the way up to number 3. Good for her. Miele moves down the rankings. Nothing at bantamweight. Flyweight, Luana Santos immediately into the top 10 after her big win. And then at strawweight, Stamp Fairtex at 2-0 makes her way into the top 5. Those are the rankings. Let's go ahead and get this one going. Shevchenko versus Andrade 2. This fight card taking place in Scandinavia. We got 3 big women's fights. Not the greatest fight card, admittedly, but I'm sure Scandinavia is going to come out to support either way. Asa Brandon. Probably should look at signing her. Bruno Capolosa taking on Josh Parisian in the heavyweight division, and it's Capolosa getting the 1-minute knockout punch over Josh Parisian. Love to see it. Marcin Prokhnio taking on Denis Tiuliulin, and it is Prokhnio getting the TKO victory after 2 rounds. Bruno Silva taking on Dominic Humberger. It's Humberger getting the win, improving to 9-0, and getting a win in his UFC debut. Good for him. Keenan Song taking on Richard Godoy in the 175 division, and it is Song in 39 seconds getting a TKO victory over the Brazilian here today. Gregor the Gift Gillespie taking on Lassane Keita in another prelim fight. Gregor Gillespie has fallen off hard, and he falls off even harder after Keita gets the win in his UFC debut. An excellent fight. He improves to 14-0, and that's actually his second UFC fight, so good for him as Gregor gets another loss. Kamwilla Kirk taking on Jung Young Lee. I'm pretty sure Kamwilla Kirk is from Arizona. Nope, he is from Hawaii. Way off, as Kirk actually gets the unanimous decision victory here in the featherweight division. Taylor Lapilus taking on Sergey Morozov in the bantamweight division, and it is Morozov getting the 22nd victory of his career after beating Lapilus here today. Sam Creasy taking on Christian Natividad, the English fighter in flyweight division. 19-4, Natividad 7-2, and it is Sam Creasy getting the TKO victory here today in round number 2 in his UFC career. He makes it a debut win. Danielle Wolf taking on Shanae Kavanaugh in the 145 division. Danielle Wolf, only 4 fights to her name. Make that 5 as she knocks out Sinead Kavanaugh. Wow. Okay. Good for her. Improves to 3-2, and she's going to chug along. Final prelim fight is we have Jennifer Maia taking on Paige Van Zant. We all know about Paige Van Zant, and I'm pretty sure Jennifer Maia has fought for a title. Yeah, she fought Valentina Shevchenko for a title, which is rather crazy, but hey, good on her. She got that far, and Paige Van Zant gets the TKO victory in less than 90 seconds. Good for her. Caio Borralho taking on Magomed Rasul Gasanov on our first main card fight of the evening in the 185 division. Two guys who very, very impressive records, but it is Gasanov getting the unanimous decision victory here today. Number 6 in the UFC, apparently. He was coming off a win over Lyoto Machida and now gets a big win over Caio Borralho. AJ Cunningham taking on Gabriel Santos here in the featherweight division. Cunningham out of Arkansas, Santos out of Brazil, and it's AJ Cunningham getting the knockout victory here today. He moves to 14-2. He is now 2-0 in his young UFC career. Good on ya, AJ. Javid Basharat taking on Rafion Superstats in the bantamweight division. I believe former Bellator fighter in Rafion Stotts. I want to say he's making his second UFC appearance. Yep, his second UFC appearance. He got a big win over Adrian Yanez. This is a former Bellator champion in Rafion Stotts, and Javid Basharat, number 19 in the division, 4-0. He's had quite a good run as well, as it's Basharat getting the unanimous decision victory over Stotts here today, staying undefeated at 15-0. Aaron Blanchfield, who actually in real life just got a big win over Thug Rose, taking on Jamie Lynn Horth-Wessels. She's undefeated, Jamie Lynn, at 4-0 in the UFC. Last win over Molly McCann, so good on her. Aaron Blanchfield on the other side, huge favorite. 2 straight losses, Alexa Grasso for the title and then losing to Manon Fior. Not the greatest look, but she is a huge favorite against Jamie Lynn, and it is Aaron Blanchfield getting the submission in less than 1 round. Good for her. It is our co-main event of the evening, Germaine de Randamie taking on Betch Correia in the UFC Women's Bantamweight division. I believe GDR just recently retired, like in real life. A couple of 40-year-olds going at it, Betch Correia and Germaine de Randamie, and it's Correia getting the win. Unanimous decision after 3 rounds. She is now 6-1 in her UFC career. That was her first fight back since 2021. And then for de Randamie, she's been around. She's been around, but she loses here today against Betch. That brings us to our main event of the evening, Valentina Shevchenko taking on Jessica Andrade for the second time in their career. Andrade, number 4 in the flyweight division, coming off a loss over Miranda Maverick, former champion in her own right. And of course, we know Valentina Shevchenko. She's coming off loss to Grasso, a loss to Aaron Blanchfield, which was crazy, and then a big win over Caitlin Chukagian. So she's needing a big win as well so she can get back into the title mix. Both of these ladies are. It's our main event of the evening. Let's get it going. Kick to the lead leg. Andrade takes a look at her corner. It's going to be... I plan on continuing on with the save, obviously. So it's going to be interesting once we get like 3-4 years. Uh-oh. Andrade is shaking. Ooh, a little bit of a wobbly there that time from Andrade. But like when we get 3-4 years into the future, Valentina's going to be 40. Like, how bad are her skills going to deteriorate? Like, how soon is she going to retire? Like, there's going to be generated fighters at some point. Like, how good are those fighters going to be? You know, it's going to be very, very interesting to see that. Because like the game world, as long as it keeps generating fighters, it can stay alive. Oh, Shevchenko rocked her. Time runs out on the round, and she gets saved by the bell. Andrade. Wow, Shevchenko is giving it to her. Andrade coming in to engage. Right kick to the body. Andrade stepped in, watched all the way by Shevchenko. Shevchenko is on her. She is on her right now. She is in there like swimwear, reading everything Andrade is kind of throwing at her. Has rocked her twice already. The Scandinavians, those Viking warriors, are going crazy over these women in the cage right now. Throwing a left hook and missing. Right hand to the body. Andrade steps into strike as round 2 comes to a close. Shevchenko up by 2 rounds in their opinion. All right, quick kick here. Lead leg. Halfway through the round. Not much really going on here. Uh-oh. Andrade backing away. Muay Thai clinch. Andrade gets free. That could have been really dangerous. That's like the 3rd time that Andrade has been rocked, though, in this fight. And I doubt she's... Again, she's hurt. Andrade goes to the ground looking to finish her off. Time runs out. She's been saved by the bell again. She was literally dropped this time and getting pounded, and then the bell rang. That's crazy. Valentina, you need to time these better. You can get a stoppage right here, lady. Quit messing around. Andrade might, you know, step up on you. Andrade looking to strike. Andrade hits across. Okay, halfway through round number 4. Shevchenko might be coasting. Uh-oh, another one that rocks her. Muay Thai clinch. Massive knee to the chest. Big knee to the chest again. Just getting rocked in the Muay Thai clinch, as that's going to be the end of round number 4. Andrade needs a finish, but she is absolutely battered. Shevchenko trying to muscle up Andrade. Vicious knee to the ribs. Halfway through the 5th and final round. Sternum crunching knee to the chest. Andrade looking a little ragged. You'd imagine so. Powerful straight left. Andrade is out. Out. Finally, in the 5th and final round, Valentina Shevchenko puts Andrade away via knockout. And she is absolutely amazing. Making her claim for a possible title fight at some point. Only 600 in attendance in Scandinavia. We definitely lost money on this show. It is what it is. Let's go ahead and take a look. We're going to lose some more money by giving out some performance of the night bonuses. So Keita and Grigor had an excellent fight, so let's give them some money. Any first round finishes? Yeah, Keenan Song in 39 seconds, and then Bruno Capoloza in 1 minute. Congrats to you guys. Lose $267,000. That is fine, because we just saw Valentina Shevchenko put on a clinic. Appreciate you guys, as always, for watching. As a reminder, we have John Jones and Sergey Spivak coming up, the pay-per-view. 4 title fights on that card. Should be a good one. Appreciate you guys as always. I'm AZPlow21, and I will see you guys at the fights.